Stay wired. Post-tech update today. We're going to revisit a top-notch call from my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show, that you absolutely need to hear. She has a lifelike, alluring voice that's both enchanting and intriguing. It flirts, tells you jokes, and talks about your day. I'm describing the 2013 Hollywood fictional film called Her, or am I? Kim Komando here, brought to you by ExpressVPN. Secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/Kim. In the movie Her, a lonely writer develops a serious emotional bond with his lovely-sounding virtual assistant. The problem? She was artificial intelligence. In 2013, the scenario was impossible until this past Monday. Meet ChatGPT-4o. It is precisely the character in the movie. Your smartphone's camera and microphone is its eyes and ears. It reads your facial expressions and voice tone. It's both alluring because it will relate to you, and it's frightening in a way that reminds us of the movie A Space Odyssey and the AI computer HAL. Remember, HAL had no off button, neither does ChatGPT-4o, and that is the problem. Enter to win a new iPhone 15 right now at winfromkim.com. Okay, coming up next, a call that you're definitely going to want to hear because I bet you'll learn something new. Carol in Baltimore, Maryland. So what's on your mind today?
So I had this question, and I talked to a friend who said, I don't know the answer. You need to talk to Kim. Kim is the goddess of digital technology, and so here I am. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to export my text messages from my Android to the PC with the date, time, and the pictures. I write little stories for the kids in our family and short stories to share with each other. And they have pictures, and they feature our Shih Tzu, and they all love the dog, so 12 and a half pounds of wonderfulness. And so they've given such good reviews. I'd like to export them from text messages into Word or something like that, where I can manipulate them and make them look good and print little storybooks for them. And then I also have that serious side that a lot of people have, is where I need to keep track of communications and entire dialogues between myself and other people for legal and other reasons, with the date, time, and the text message. So I'm hoping
the fact that you're making short stories out of the text messages to send to the kids, I've never heard that before. That's really fascinating.
Well, they love them because each text message, of course, is very short, so they can read them. And then they have a couple, usually two pictures, with the dog, and it could be a story about walking Katie in the rain and the interesting things that she finds, or going to the beach with Katie. Katie's the dog. and they all love the dog, and so they just love these little stories, and they can read them, and they're short, and so they may be, maybe 5 or 6 text messages, but to try to copy them and paste them one by one into an email, and then from an email to a Word just takes forever. So I'm looking for a way to do the whole slew of them at once.
Well, you came to the right place, and there are a couple of ways that you can do this. But the tried and true, there's a free app called SMS Backup and Restore. And SMS, of course, is short message standard, which is a text message. That's where that comes from. And so you install this, and then it will automatically back up and transfer all your text messages. You can save them locally on your Android device. You can export them to a computer. You can also put them online and on a Google Drive. And so if you want to save your messages to a couple of places, you can also do that very quickly. And this is also really handy, just as a side note, if you ever get a new phone and you don't want to lose all your old text messages, this is a great way for you to pull all those text messages from outside the storage to put them actually onto a new phone by using a gadget like this. Now, as far as directly importing them into Word, that's not going to happen, okay? But you'll have them on your computer, and then you'll be able to transfer them into Word. The problem is that the file formats on a text message are completely different than anything that you might be able to put into Word. But what you can do is highlight the text. You'll be able to highlight the text and the emojis or the photos or whatever it is, and then you can paste it into Word. And now when you are pasting into Word, one of the things, if you go off of the edit menu just real quick, is when you go off the edit, you have various options. So it will say paste. Well, the thing how I want you to paste it in is by saying unformatted text. Okay, because with unformatted text, you don't get all the hidden stuff in the background that will make something bold or will make something bigger or whatever it may be. And so, again, you're going to want to get SMS backup and restore. And we'll post a link to it over at commando.com inside the Commando community. Big virtual hug for listening. Now, if you want your questions tackled, head to commando.com and find that link that says email Kim. Yes, sirree. Every single note you send me becomes my must read. Hey, be the tech guru among all your friends and fam. Sign up for my free newsletter over at getkim.com.